I suddenly became a mother, against my will. I was always the family's built-in babysitter, the youngest, the free one. No job, no kids, no schedule they respected. That's how I became the full-time caretaker for Ethan, my sister Lauren's autistic son, when I was just 14. She'd push him through the front door mid-meltdown, keys still in hand, texting me from the driveway about last-minute emergencies. It didn't matter if I had homework or a headache or plans, I was on duty. Eventually, it wasn't even an ask. I had Ethan's therapy appointments memorized. I knew which socks he could wear without screaming, which foods couldn't touch on the plate, the exact pitch of his favorite cartoon theme song. The crusts had to be cut off in clean squares, TV volume stuck at 14. If I messed it up, if I forgot a step or moved too fast, he'd melt down hard, screaming, biting his hands, banging his head. I'd walk away with bruises and scratch marks trying to stop him from hurting himself. My parents never asked. They just decided. One night during dinner, Lauren broke down crying about being overwhelmed. My dad looked at me and said, "We all have to step up. That's what families do." And that was that. My weekends disappeared. My afternoons vanished. My life started orbiting Ethan like he was the sun, and I was just some moon stuck in his pull. I missed birthday parties, sleepovers. I quit track, dropped out of driver's ed. My friends stopped calling because I always said no. Meanwhile, Lauren was posting poolside mimosas and brunch selfies with had mom life, except I was the one doing all the momming. Then came Tyler. He didn't know me as the flake or the ghost. We talked between classes, flirted in the hallway, lingered after school. He made me feel like there was a world outside my house, outside diapers, meltdowns, and therapy sessions. He invited me to a party. I was scared to even ask, but I did. Lauren burst out laughing, said Ethan only calms down for me, and that if I wasn't there, he'd spiral. Mom jumped in with her usual family comes first lecture. I missed the party. Tyler ghosted me for 2 days, then broke up with me in his car, parked outside a gas station, rain pounding the windshield like something out of a movie. He said, "I like you, but I can't date someone I never get to see. I'm not trying to fight your family." That night, Ethan was melting down because the chicken nuggets weren't McDonald's, and Lauren was texting instructions from her sushi date. I snapped, said I was drowning, said I needed help. Lauren rolled her eyes. My dad slammed his hand on the table and grounded me. No phone, no laptop, more babysitting. So I started sneaking out. First, just short walks, then vodka slushy park hangs with a friend who kept me updated on what high school felt like for normal kids. When I got caught, they nailed my bedroom window shut, literally, like I was Rapunzel in a third-story attic. And one day, bored out of my mind, I started exploring the attic. Dusty boxes, old yearbooks, boring junk. Then I found a file box labeled with my name. Inside, therapy reports, behavior charts, notes about my sensory sensitivity, and social delays. One letter from a doctor, circled in red ink. Parents inquired about using patient as a behavioral model and companion for sister's autistic child. Strongly advised against. I froze. I flipped more pages. My name kept popping up in weird places. Then I found Ethan's birth certificate. Under mother, me, not Lauren, me. Lauren was listed as grandmother. My whole body went numb. I heard footsteps. Mom. I slammed the box shut and pretended I was looking for old books. She gave me a weird smile, scanning the room like she didn't trust me. Later, she said Lauren had something to discuss. We sat around the kitchen table. Ethan was lining up crackers in perfect rows. Lauren was scrolling her phone, barely looking up. She said she got a new job, out of state. She was taking Ethan. Said it like she was announcing a vacation, like she was moving her son, except he wasn't hers. And if she left, I might never see him again. I wouldn't know if he was okay, if he was scared or safe, if they'd tell him the truth, or pretend he was just some burden I used to babysit. Ethan looked up at me, his eyes locked onto mine. He reached out and wrapped his fingers around my hand like it was automatic, like something in him knew. And in that moment, I knew too. Click the full story to see what happened next.